Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Wasteland 3. Now a couple things. First off, I need to buy some more sniper rifle ammo. And second of all, I think that I was mentioning earlier that I wanted to have him use bladed and blunt weapons. And I didn't even register that it's just melee combat. They aren't separated in skills. Melee combat makes you effective with bladed and blunt. So, we can have both of those equipped. So, in all honesty, I should have one of each equipped on him. So, is this... Let's see. Let's just go to our weapons. This is probably the only blunt that I've got. Yeah. 27 to 33. Wow, it's actually better than my bladed weapon. But depending on if they have armor or not, one may be better than the other. But okay, I think that's what we're gonna do there. Let's go ahead and... There we go.
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My sardinely.
Okay, 30-06. Okay, there we go. And now, here's what I want to do. We're going to go into this other area, hopefully get a level up. And once we get a level up for analog, what we're going to do is in skills, we're going to get him enough to do one more nerd stuff. And that's at the point where I feel like we can go back and try the Little Vegas fight again. Because at that point, I can trigger whatever that computer's going to do, and maybe that will make the fight easier for us. If we catch the building on fire, it may do some initial damage to them or something else. I don't know. I really don't know how it'll affect the fight or if it will, but we're going to try it that way. But I need one more level before I can actually do that.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
I have permission, thank you very much.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas.
Gate opens before you. Alright, she should be the one in front. She has the best awareness. Interesting. Let's save before we do that.
No one's allowed in there.
Aww. What's in there?
Which word didn't you understand? Please, step away.
Okay, not this time. Anything else? Is this a place we can go? No. Broadmoor Heights, let's do this.
Let's keep our interactions professional.
If you say so. Alright.
Too soon to be back.
The rich people part of town. This is where our girl Lucy is from.
Your wardrobe is creative.
Who are you talking to? This guy?
Who are you people?
Or gal?
Mercenaries?
Fame unknown? What does that mean?
Are you sure you're in the right part of town? They let anyone into the Heights these days.
I wish they'd get a younger preacher to come and give sermons.
You just want eye candy.
Guilty.
Oh, religious people.
Bless you are safe here.
Priest of the final deluge?
Everyone is welcome in this church.
The Gospel of Nicholas, a lore book, an excerpt from the scriptures of the Holy Deluge. And so did their holy prophet Nicholas commemorate and consecrate the remembrance of the final deluge by leading the congregation in their ceremonial denial of old world consumer goods. Is this one we already read? Washing away all the false trappings of the old world. Yes, they answered. Holding aloft those relics. This is kind of the same thing as what we got from the, man, why do I keep blanking on their names? The Hick people. Holding aloft these relics, they had come to the false idols of so many coffee pots and compact discs and gossip magazines. Nicholas cast them one by one into the cleansing fire of a microwave, which was called upon to replace the traditional ceremonial flames. So, like, this one is written a lot clearer. Let's see. The Gospel of Nick. No, not that Nick, the other Nick. Yeah, this is the one that I was thinking of. And it's basically saying the same thing. But that one's from the Dorseys. That's their name. Gideon Reyes. This is the guy we're looking for, right? Not that one. Oh, that's completed. There it is. Okay. So that one's a primary mission. This man looks like he might have been drawn by a mathematician. Precision cut luxury and manicured good looks.
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes.
Uncle Gideon, you heard about my family?
I did, Sabrina, and I'm so sorry. You know you always have a place in my house, for as long as you need.
I know. And I am grateful. But I have a place with these Rangers now. We mean to see justice done for my family.
Is that so, Rangers?
That's right, your niece is a deputized ranger now.
She was always an impressive girl. My sister would be proud of her. Now, I expect you're here about my call. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. But first, you need to know the truth about this city.
Okay, we already know that there might be a bit of a falling out between the 100 families and the Patriarch.
Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population.
That's a problem.
And now, smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them. But we don't.
So if they can barely feed their existing population, how are they supposed to provide Arizona with everything that the Patriarch has promised us? I feel like we got played.
I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the marshals spread too thin. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating. And that is why I've called you.
Why punish the refugees for the Patriarch's policies?
You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to overwhelm us, and the cause, well, it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't be done, the alternative would be changing the regime,
Careful, Gideon.
which, even for those who have wanted it most, has seemed impossible.
Careful, buddy. You're gonna get yourself into some deep, deep trouble here, buddy.
Thus, we must address things that are possible, like discouraging smugglers from bringing refugees to the city.
Where are these refugees coming from?
The plains, mostly. After the Patriarch defeated the eastern gangs, people started settling out there, thinking it was safe. Now the gangs have returned, and all the homesteaders are fleeing back to Colorado Springs.
And you're suggesting a regime change?
Don't put words in my
No,
mouth,
you
Rangers.
said it, dude.
I'm not suggesting anything.
Yes, you were.
I'm merely stating realities. My loyalty to the Patriarch goes without saying.
God, everybody's full of shit in this town.
But let's save any talk of politics until after this refugee crisis is dealt with. Are you willing to help me or not?
Whatever I'm doing it for the good of the refugees, if I'm being honest. I don't give a crap about the rich families in this town. I'm not interested in upholding the status quo, let's say. Huh. If the Patriarch doesn't care about these smugglers, we'd be doing this on our own time. Will you pay?
Oh, of course. And not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho
Monocle.
garage, and I can get them to provide you with mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything.
We can't promise we'll deal with this.
I understand completely. Your first duty is to the Patriarch. But let me tell you what you need to know, just in case you change your mind. According to my sources, the smugglers are operating out of the Bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs. When you find them, if you go, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop entirely. Arrest them. I just want this problem to go away. I hope in the end you will decide to help. You will be doing Colorado Springs a great service.
So the smugglers are smugglers of people, not slavers, from what I'm supposed to understand here, correct? If they're slavers, I'll murder every last one of them. But they're smugglers in the sense that they're trying to get refugees back here, which somebody's trying to stop them. I'm a little bit confused about what's fully going on here, but we'll figure it out.
Goodbye, and good luck.
This guy's bottom line is he doesn't want the refugees here anymore. And that just sounds gross to me.
You'll find the smugglers at the Bazaar. It's east of Colorado Springs, across the river.
Guaranteed 100% waterproof and bloodstain resistant. Colorado Springs Weatherproofing Company. Okay. You say so. Okay. Anything else in here? What is this?
Get in front!
Huh. When we go out there... Yeah, I don't know what that goes to, honestly. We're just gonna turn that on. Oh, maybe it's that? Yes, okay. A cyborg chicken. Okay, kiss ass. Ooh, another flamethrower. And some weapon mods.
Can't believe I'm stuck.
Oh, hey.
Son of it.
Wessons, huh? You're a Wesson.
Babysitting.
I'd know this drone anywhere. It was my father's favorite. Must have been damaged when the Dorseys raided our house.
The drone is clearly malfunctioning, vibrating against the cobblestones as its speakers emit a faint, continuous squeal.
You're not supposed to touch that. It belonged to the Wessons. I've got orders to keep everyone away.
You got a Wesson right here. Lucia, you're a Wesson. Doesn't that make the drone your property?
That's right. I recognize that drone. It ran little errands for my father and alphabetized his books.
Stare expectantly at the marshal.
My apologies, Miss Wesson. I should have seen you there. Guess I've been stuck out here so long I'm not thinking straight. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
As far as you can tell, the drone is stuck in some sort of loop. Its chassis is banged up, so the damage may have led to an internal fault. Nerd stuff too. If the robot's operating system crashed, it might initiate a reboot sequence. Mechanics too. It might be possible to rewire the servitor bot without shutting it off. That would allow you to force a system restart, in theory. Okay. Well, at least we have what we need here. Let's do the hard crash and the reboot. The drone emits a series of high-pitched squeals. Locate hidden treasure? Oh, we're following you. Where are you going, little guy? Take us to the hidden treasure.
So they killed the Wessons, the Schulers, the Jacksons, Sophia Gutierrez.
My family will be avenged.
Patriarch said the Dorseys were dead. He was either lying or incompetent.
There's a lot of servitor bots over
A lot of people
here.
have been asking the same thing.
Objective complete. Current location. Located treasure.
Nice. Ooh, a new blunt weapon. Armor mod. I think that new blunt weapon is better. We need a better bladed weapon. Maybe in general, bladed weapons do less damage anyway. Do they have like levels on these weapons so that you kind of have an idea? I guess the 2 melee combat would kind of indicate its level, so to speak, quote unquote. Like this is a 4 melee combat where this is a 2. So this one definitely would be weaker. So we definitely could use a much higher level melee weapon here. Okay. We're gonna have to look at mods. One of these days, we gotta look at mods. Okay, did the robot leave? I was gonna see if I could trigger the other one and maybe see if it would trigger some other. Oh, there he is. Some other thing. Okay, he's working. That's good. Now let's see. Let's go back to the square and let's continue exploring. You got a lot of statues of yourself, bro.
I used to play on these streets. Now there's blood on them.
As you approach, the servitor twitches and heaves, rising to its full height.
Hello, and welcome to the wondrous, fabulous, most fantabulous home of the more family.
It finishes with a burst of static and sparks.
What is your business at the Warren's estate?
Oh, Bellamy. That's the guy we saved. Yeah, that was the guy that was on that hill that we saved. We have information about Bellamy Ward.
Processing. Insufficient credentials for entry. Please enter that later date and prepare a better make in the future.
What if we just wanted to take a look around? The servitor slumps forward, going inert. Then, without warning, it rouses itself.
Your presence has not been requested. You may not pass.
Okay. We'll have to wait on nerd stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sparks burst from the back of the servitor's head. It appears to be looking past you at an imagined crowd.
Men shall go on.
Yeah, I'm guessing we can't even lockpick that. I'm gonna save, and we're gonna try. Yep. Oh wow. It wrecked vernacular there. Okay. We're not gonna do that. I just wanted to check it out. Okay, this is the second time I've crashed on a load screen, and it seems to happen sometimes when well, the only 2 times it's happened after I tried to mute my microphone using my keyboard hotkey. So I think it's actually like a weird bug paired with my OBS hotkeys, and I don't know why, but it's happened on load screens. But I've also muted my microphone several times during load screens and not had issues, so I don't know, a little bit odd, but maybe I just shouldn't mute my microphone while it's in a loading screen, because that's happened twice now. A Marshall truck, huh? Okay, we can't do anything with that. Now, what is this up here? Diligent Joe? Alright, let's talk to these two. They're named.
Tourists.
Oh, Melissa, even too much.
God, I hate the people here already.
What could you possibly want?
Melissa Howe? I could shoot you.
Oh, we're just talking. Strangers, no need to get any closer.
Yeah, what is this fame unknown thing? I've seen that pop up on a couple of people. Yeah, I don't want to be close to you either. Interesting. Look at this. On the map, you can kind of see that there's probably some area back here. Maybe? Maybe it's attached to this house that we can't get into for the Bellamys. Or the wards, I mean.
Yes? Oh, hello. You must be the Rangers.
Is this his palace?
I'm Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, due to the importance of your mission, have Mr. Buchanan's leave to enter as necessary. Of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time, but for now, please go on in.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson, you have my deepest sympathies on the deaths of your family.
Thank you, Joe.
So, normal folks can't see the Patriarch.
It used to be that we held town hall meetings where citizens could bring their grievances before him, but that practice has changed in the last year or so due to security concerns.
Okay, a lot of people are upset with the Patriarch these days. This place is in major unrest.
Good day.
Elite guards, huh? Another statue of him. I wonder what rabbits would give us as a bonus.
Rangers!
Are they gonna get mad if I do this?
No priority one.
Yes.
Move to next stop, get in.
30-6 ammo. That's rare to find. He says as he finds 5 more. Alright, should we go and check out his palace? my god, really? Look at that load screen. All those missiles, and he sits in that chair? Ugh. We're gonna have to kill this guy by the end of the game, I'm pretty sure. Him and his patriotic hammer. This statue looks like a much younger version of the Patriarch.
The guards who get posted here are so full of themselves.
Interesting that that's red.
The patron, no sudden moves. Understand?
Understand. I have to try, though.
Stop! No sudden moves. Understand? Used to get lots of visitors. Not anymore.
Claimed from the body of a breather, 2106. Scar collector arm from the Battle of Pumpkin Center, 2097. Spoils of war
My family
here.
and I were invited to dine with the Patriarch a while ago. Seemed a bit sad at that table, all by his lonesome.
Looks like the war banner of some forgotten Plains gang defeated long ago. Patriarch still has chairs around his dining table as if he's waiting for his wayward children to come home. Genuine Payaso footwear spattered with genuine Payaso blood. Ugh. An old rubber monster mask. Is that a dried out head inside? Oh god. Ah. What's this? Adoption Records, Melissa Howe. And we met a Howe outside. She was that rude lady, right? By order of Saul Buchanan, the orphan will be presented as the legitimate heir of Claire Howe. All marshals present during the Godfisher raid are sworn to secrecy. Was Claire Howe the rude one that was out there? So during the Godfisher raid, there was some kind of orphan created through this raid, I'm assuming. And she was made the heir of Claire Howe, and nobody's allowed to talk about it. Melissa Howe. The papers appear to be adoption records for one Melissa Howe. One section stands out. Okay. We just read that. You recognize the name Howe from Broadmoor Heights. She was one of the people mocking others as they passed. Yes, she was. Mask of the Cyclops, last warlord of the monster army. A smaller version of the giant Patriarch statue in Market Square. Maybe this was the prototype. Oh, we probably can't go in that one.
You're cleared for public areas only.
Rangers, welcome. How are you settling in?
Things are a little chaotic around here, huh? Oh my.
That's why you're here. To help make the chaos go away. Now what can I do for you?
Okay, we're having some weird issues right now. We have some questions.
Ask them.
What happened between you and the Dorseys?
Used to be my strongest supporters. Until we had an argument about how quickly democracy should be instituted in Colorado. When they lost that argument, they tried to usurp me. And, well...
Why do I get the feeling that you might have been opposed to democracy? I'm a little bit lost on who's on what side of that argument.
Until they attacked the city, I thought I'd wiped out the whole family. Apparently, Nelius led some of them into the wilderness. I should have been more thorough. I assume it was Liberty who put them up to the raid. They were never this clever before.
I couldn't help noticing that you seem to favor your daughter over your sons.
Can you blame me? If she wasn't as bloody-handed as she is brave, I'd have already passed the throne to her. Unfortunately, she has no interest in governing, only ruling.
I mean, is this a democracy? I don't know if we've seen any proof of one way or the other. He thinks of himself as governing versus ruling, but I don't know, man. See, I'm a little unclear. Have you ever considered expanding?
The nation as you see it is my life's work. Only fools expand beyond their ability to govern.
Okay, I respect that. I respect that a lot, actually. Have you thought about what will happen to Colorado after you're gone?
Why? Are you getting ideas?
I am not. Have you considered establishing elections? Here we go. We might get some answers here.
Of course, and I will, when the time is right. Fine. Ask then.
Okay.
Fine. Get going, Rangers.
Okay, that was a kind of weird and buggy there. There's some weird hitching and loading on those dialogues.
Stop!
Submachine gun that uses energy cells, requires 5 automatic weapons. Okay. View current duty roster. Station East Wing on duty. Unassigned on duty. Okay. Interesting. Alright, that might be important later. There's a note pinned here. Hey Charlie, we all know afternoon turret duty bites, but clean up your mess, thanks.
Hey, you hear about Rosalind's ex?
The love puzzle guy?
Scuttlebutt is he's been trying to get rotated into her unit.
Oh, we gotta make this happen. You ever see Roz go all Ice Queen on some poor soul? It's like, I can't even describe it.
Careful, or someone will think you got the hots for Rosalind.
No way. I just appreciate a nice evisceration when I see one.
Rosalind, huh? Need to find this Rosalind. Oh, what are these? Beloved Lara 2070.
They were dead before I was born.
I'm guessing this is the older wife.
Well, the old man sure knew how to pick 'em. Not so much how to keep 'em.
Ooh, don't let him hear you say that. Jesus. Okay. Well, that's the palace, huh?
Someday I'm gonna live like this. Someday.
Did you hear what happened in Aspen? All those people taken hostage?
If it's really Vic who has them, they're all as good as dead.
Don't say that to Miriam Knox. Her husband was there, poor woman.
Hmm.
Move along now. Yep. The Dorseys done tore through here and gutted the house. Until the Castillos can get this eyesore repaired, we're keeping it boarded up.
Okay.
Hey, boss.
As leaders of the 100 families look on, Isaiah Buchanan passes the flag of the United States of America to his son, the future patriarch of Colorado, Saul Buchanan, calling upon him to protect and glorify it to the end of his days. Okay, this is the Wesson house. Couldn't get into this one, so yeah, let's check out the Wesson house and then we'll... Well, actually, it looks like there's not much more over here, so let's go here and then we'll go to the Wesson house. Gotta see if we can... Yep, awareness checks, that's what I was hoping for. An ancient love letter. My dearest, I have left a puzzle for you as a test of our bond. It is the first of 3 special locations within this park. Today is Sunday. I am counting the days until we are together again. Haven't I found 2 of those? LB. Huh. I wonder who that is. LB. A plaque on this tree says planted on the day of the Patriarch's birth, Tuesday, April 18th, 2028. This may be one of the 3 locations mentioned in the ancient love letter. Examining the tree carefully, you find a box that someone concealed in the trunk. The wood has grown around it, but a tiny keyhole is visible through a crack in the wood. Pick the lock using very tiny tools. The box is pelt of proposal. Oh, interesting. The box is bigger than it looks, and 200 money. Nice. You pull out a tightly rolled bearskin. Unrolling it, you discover what appears to be an ancient and undelivered marriage proposal, along with quite a lot of money.
I reckon it's a good thing this proposal was never delivered.
Ah, young love. Glad I grew out of it.
An inscription on the bench reads, "For Camilla, the cleverest girl I met on a Monday." Noting the reference to a day of the week, like in the ancient love letter, you search the area. We must have been able to read that love letter and gotten more from it, huh? Oh, and that's the key to the box we just jimmied open. Small ornate key. It looks like it's been here for a long time.
Seeing a lot of nobody.
Okay, but you can't read more of it. Oh yeah, I wanted to look and see what the name of that How was. It was over here. It's one of the rude people right here.
We've added more guards, looks like.
I suppose they'll let just anyone in these days.
Okay. Where'd that go? What the hell? No. Maybe it went to the archive? Keep scrolling. There you go. Keeps on getting locked up. Oh, these are tapes. I don't know. At any rate, I believe that Melissa is the one who was adopted, who became the heir. Am I wrong about that? That note system is weird. Why do they just disappear like that? They gotta be somewhere, right?
Last time anyone saw the picture. He was down at the old air base.
There's no other section for, like, logged books or anything. Huh, okay.
I heard he fired his doctor. Maybe he didn't like the diagnosis.
Guess it doesn't matter. Home sweet home, girl.
It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here.
So I
Their
guess the
spirits
Dorseys really
filled
wrecked
the
this place, huh?
Now, they do not. Only person who knew the combination to that safe was my mom. If you think you can guess it, I don't mind.
I don't need to guess it. I'll lockpick it. Percival Wesson. Another submachine gun. I think it's the same model I already have.
My dearest Lucia, I pray this message finds its way to you, as it is the last I'm ever likely to give. Whatever becomes of us, you mustn't blame yourself. I know you would have wanted to be here at the end, but I am glad you are not.
Open the door, Wesson! Time to face justice!
Your mother and I love you very much, and we are so proud of you. You are destined for great things, Miss Lucia Wesson. I regret that I shall not live to...
Oh, God!
Damn. Sorry, girl.
Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now. Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip everything up. They had to toss the furniture around, too. Animals. Couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone.
Peer beyond the rubble. It's dark, but you can make out smashed scraps of wood and splintered doors. It doesn't look like the attackers left much of anything behind.
No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse, and the Dorseys took everything worth stealing.
Okay. This house has a lot of furniture. Most of it is now blocking this hallway.
Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now.
New bladed weapon. Rebar knuckles. Still don't have a brawler, so... It's another 2 melee combat one, but it is better, so 21 to 29.
Wow. Daddy really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
Explosives. So it's not a lockpick. Okay, my explosive person is York, right? Is it York? No, it's you. Analog, duh. Man, I need nerd stuff and explosives for you. Okay, level 4, level 6, and level 5. Okay, anything else in this room? That one seems to be okay. Don't have toaster repair. Oh, geez. Okay, that's gonna have to wait too. So, the toaster and this explosive. Now, we do also have to keep in mind that some gear gives you extra skills as well. So, like, if we had a piece of gear that gave extra explosives, then that would be useful in this situation, but we don't. We also have not seen a lot of accessories. We only have the one, I think, that's on you. Yeah, the crit up. I wonder if maybe we should go and buy some. Because we have not seen many of those. Okay, so let's see. Alright, I don't think we're going to get the experience we need
Welcome to the right side of the tracks.
I guess there's a couple other places we could try going right now to see if we can get a little bit more experience. I just want that level up to get those skills so that I can try it out in Little Vegas. So I think the next place we'll go is we'll go north of Colorado Springs where we fought the Dorseys, and there was a loading area over where the 100 Families kids were that we never actually went to. So maybe we'll go there and see where that leads. Oh, also, I should check. With weapons, we also got a new flamethrower. It is better.
Hostages murdered by Dorsey thugs. Weston family confirmed dead.
see. There were explosives up here. Okay, we got all those. It's this one we didn't disarm. Go ahead and disarm that one. Is that not open? Did I just miss that? Or do those restock randomly? Probably just missed it. Okay. To downtown Colorado Springs? Really? Oh. Okay. Just a shortcut, I guess. You get to the end of that area and you go there and it just takes you back to town. Let's see where this pops us out. Next thing we'll do is we'll go to our car by the city square, see if that can take us anywhere, and if it can't, then I guess we're just going to have to do this little Vegas stuff without being able to get a level up for that nerd stuff. Or I could try and find gear maybe that has nerd stuff up. I wonder if that would be a possibility. Yeah, it just takes you back. Okay. Okay. Over here next. Travel to Colorado. Let's see what this does. We have not tried this. Is this going to be like an overworld? It is a world map. The world map allows you to traverse Colorado in your trusty Kodiak. As you explore, you'll find cities and settlements in need of your help, as well as experience random encounters that may bring fortune, trade, danger, or all three at once. Known locations, you've got a tip on a new location. When you hear about a new place to explore, it'll be marked on your map screen with a star. It's up to you to find a safe path there. If you get stuck out in the snow, you can call Gonzalez for a tow by left-clicking on the radio at the top of the screen, or by pressing the backslash. //, I never know which one's which. So, if I look at the map, the bazaar, okay, that's where that other mission's taking place. Denver, Colorado, and Aspen, Colorado. Interesting. Oh good, the map actually shows you what direction different things are that you can explore. I can't actually move the camera, it just follows the truck, so...
This is Orestes Dorsey, calling the Rangers. You killed my brother Jarrett, remember? Then y'all ran off like cowards before I could find you. Well, now you're gonna come find me. Lest you want all of Colorado to hear me kill a bunch of innocent folk 'cause you was too chicken to save them. Got a whole family trapped in their homestead.
Oh dear.
About 3 generations worth. Now if you don't want them to be the next to die and the day you lose your blood, you better come up north and take their place.
You're bluffing.
Dorseys don't bluff. And just to prove it, I caught one before they all got to the door. The rest of them go when I get bored, Rangers. So you better hurry. 'Cause I was born restless.
Heads or tails? Travel to the Hoon Homestead. Okay, Denver, is this the Hoon Homestead? Okay, I'm kind of like looking right at it.
Come in, November 1. Receiving an urgent distress call in your area. Patching it through.
This is Arapahoe 44. We're pinned down on 25 south of Colorado Springs. 2 escorts killed, and these motherfuckers are circling back. Oh, fuck! Here they come! Oh, fuck!
44! Are you there, 44? The Rangers will get somebody to your location right away. Copy? 44! You copy? Lost contact. You heard them, November. And listen, this isn't just any convoy. A44 is hauling new power armor for the Marshals.
Who's attacking them?
Unknown, but the Patriarch will expect us to make recovering that power armor our highest priority. Get there fast and you should be able to save that cargo. Over and out.
Get there fast. That sounds like this might be timed. Do I have to do that before the Hoon Homestead? Hoon might also be timed. Oh my gosh, are they going to do this to me? Maybe this is our introduction to making time choices and having a consequence. Okay, location choices. Uh-oh, 2 groups of people are under threat, and you may only have time to save one of them. You can see which direction each is in by looking at the indicators on the edge of your screen, or by opening your map screen with M. Best get a move on. There's no time to waste. Okay, Hoon, or I'm guessing that one. I think we're gonna go. We're going to the homestead. Power armor does sound important, but you know what? Let's give it a name. This hard save, what am I going to call it? Choices. A large but rustic shack made to house the multi-generational Hoon family and their goats. Okay. Yep. Heads or tails. Nice. Well, I think that we're going to get into this fight in the next episode. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and in the next one, we'll get into this fight. See if we can take this Dorsey down. Have a good one, everybody.
You